What's good, everybody? It's your boy Nicholas here at T4Ltrades, and let's get straight into the trading day for 12/19/2023 on a beautiful Tuesday. So starting off quick, we'll get into the strategy section. Strategy section of the video. This is my strategy that I'm using: Bollinger Bands, Keltner channels, VWAP, MACD, RSI with a midline, volume, and then regular technical analysis, support and resistance zones. I also like to use the Fibonacci retracement to find key levels throughout the day. I'll give a quick little example before we start with the analysis section. But quick rundown, that's what I use, including technical analysis to be able to identify what I'm reading and what I'm looking at on the chart, to be able to understand it and be able to act accordingly and trade accordingly to what I'm seeing on screen. Nose is itchy. Now let's get straight into the analysis. So now that we're here in the analysis, I'm going to show you real quick how I use the Fibonacci tool in my strategy to be able to be profitable and have confidence in my entries. As you can see here, within the first 45 minutes of the open, we identified that it was going to be a bullish day with this one candle and the candles that continued. The 5-minute also confirmed the 2 ATR move to the upside, meaning we were going to have a bullish trending day. It happens within the first 45 minutes. And we get a 50% retracement here with the Fibonacci at the opening bell, and it never looked back. And then another way I used it is to the upside. If we remove this and we put one towards the upside, look how, excuse me, sorry. Look how beautiful this line acted. Support, then broke down. Resistance here, then support. Wanted to be support. Still resistance. Broke out. Now it's support. Support again. Support all throughout the rest of the day. So that 161.8 retracement is a very, very, very key level today. And I was able to use the Fibonacci, not for the first time, but for the first time in my day trading setup. I used it previously before. I've used it a couple of times, but I'm starting to notice how helpful the Fibonacci is to be able to look for intraday levels. Now let's go over the entries and the analysis of the day of my entries and exits. So as you can see, we had a beautiful entry here. Now, if you're wondering why I had enough confidence to be able to get in and enter again here at the same, was because of the fact that we had a 50% retracement and then completely looked away from the 50% retracement and never looked back. And that was my confirmation that there was key support here, and that this level of support at the opening was a key level, and that it was going to continue higher and more than likely go past where I had already entered previously. So that's kind of my idea, my thesis. So as you can see, we got out here for a quick profit, a quick small profit. I thought this red candle was, that's why you wait for the next candle, but you live and learn. Still took a profit. Then once again, it came back into the same level that was previously resistance. This level was previously resistance. Where we had previously gotten in the beginning of the day was resistance at the beginning of the day that now has become support. So we use that information to our advantage, and we know that this area is a key level of support. We also have the bottom end of the Bollinger Bands, the bottom end of the Keltner channels, and the VWAP as support. So these are 4 different confirmations telling you that this is an area of support, and there's more than likely going to be a bounce in the opposite direction, which is exactly what happened. We came in, we bounced in the opposite direction, we came in again, showing that it still is support. We held that support and shot up and continued higher the rest of the day. As you can see, we entered twice here. We exited once, we re-entered for a third time, and then we closed the rest of the the last 2/3 of the position. We closed it here. So as you can see, guys, that's the analysis section of our video. And I just want you guys to know how I'm using the MACD and the RSI. So the MACD is my momentum confirmation, meaning that whenever a move is on the way, it's confirming that momentum is with it, meaning it's more than likely going to continue up. And then my RSI, I use it as a strength. When it's when it's coming down like this, I know there's bound to be when it's going down like this, it's showing strength to the downside. And same way, when it's going up like this, it's showing strength to the upside. That's how I use both the MACD and the RSI. And then another thing is, including all of these, the Fibonacci is a fifth confirmation. So that's what it is about trading. When it comes to trading, you're looking for more confirmations, meaning more positives than negatives you're seeing, to be able to outweigh and be able to place a trade and have confidence in the trade, because you see more positives than negatives. You see more confirmations than not. And that's how we're day trading and using technical analysis to be able to get our beautiful, not perfect, because nothing's ever perfect, but beautiful, profitable entries and exits. Now let's get straight into the what did we learn section. So what did we learn section? What I did learn is that I would like to be able to get an entry here. I don't personally think I could have gotten any better entries. I tried and didn't get filled down here. That really was my key this week. My goal this week was to focus on my entries and be able to have better ones. But I will tell you this, although these two entries don't look like the best, this is a pretty damn good entry. This one was a pretty damn good entry. We basically marked the bottom at support. Same thing here. This was resistance, but then became support. We didn't know that at the beginning, but here we did know that, and that's how we snuck in a good entry. So guys, the what did we learn section, we're going to end it off with focus on your entries for this week and for this trading week. That's going to be the lesson for this day. Focus on your entries. And always wait for a retest. Always wait for support, for it to come into to an important area, whether that's resistance or support. Follow technical analysis. Study it. Act like a scientist. Test it out. Back test it and see if whatever idea or strategy you're coming up with in your head and seeing on the screen, test it out, write it down, and reciprocate that over and over and over again to see if the idea and the strategy that you have in your mind is working with the market. Because like we said, markets are 90% efficient. So if you're able to identify something over and over and over again, that's your edge. And that's where you win. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Be sure to check out the Discord link below. Whenever I'm recording these videos, I'm always going to be in the Discord link below. And you guys can come and check me out and talk to me anytime you want. Be able to have some advice. Send a message in the Discord, whatever the case may be. Have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.